Funmilola.
Oh, no, 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 no.
Funmilola Rami, WA Business.
Good morning, guys. Good morning. Sorry, I'm trying to, I don't know, so people trying to call me. This is not the right time to call. The person didn't know that I'm on live. All right, we are set. All right, I know people, my people on the YouTube, Facebook, they wouldn't see me because I don't know what to do on Instagram. Why are you dark? Why are you so dark now? More dark you. All right. So so I welcome everybody to today. Journey. Uh, I was shaking it. Dumi Danis. Do not pronounce your name well. Good morning. Thank you for joining me. How are you doing? Good to see you. Yes. People watching me from the YouTube, please kindly drop your comments. I might not see you right now to, recognize your presence, but I see you, I search you. Thank you for joining me all the time, always. Mama K, how you doing? Mola Yomi. Kevin, thank you for joining me. Oh yes, okay. Thank you for joining. Please, kindly Instagram, please help me to share to your audience so that they can see us. They can know that we are live. Funky Spirit, how you doing? Thank you for joining me. Yes, for people that see me for the first time, my name is Dr. Funmilola Tella. I'm Funmilola Tella. So people call me FT and people call me Doctor. Funky, how you sis? Been a while, oh yes. So you, but when you run away, say now you run away. I've been at me disappear. Which one? Did you ever me damn? Say now me disappear. Ni have now you run. Eh? Say I will go one here because the problem. So people watching on YouTube, thank you. Good morning. How you doing? Thank you for joining me. Good afternoon, good evening, wherever you might join from all over the world. I salute you. Say, okay, surely. All right. Thank you, guys. Please, is TikTok ever me power tap now? I must have it too. Don't look at my behavior. Behavior me. Come by me power tap. Let me to power tap. AI. Good morning, AI. Artificial intelligence, they be like, so AI can tap. What it talk? So AI can join live. A lot of things happening. AI now, what's enjoying live kini o. Money AI kan lórí live kini mi live lórí TikTok. Oh dear. Ọba ẹ mọ ọkọ orúkọ yín kó simple jàre. Ọba Pabin. You are welcome. Ẹ káàbọ̀. So thank you guys. So as I was saying, so we do what are we? We are into we are financing, we are financial services, financial world. So we have two in our company. We have a legal side, we have financial service, pure financial service side. So we do coach business owners. We do anybody that wanted to understand financial literacy, apart from you buying a mortgage, apart from you buying an asset, if you wanted to understand financial literacy, please, this is the right way, that right platform to come. So if you wanted to know how to create wealth, expand your setting TikTok, you cannot say anything. It's only YouTube and Instagram that they are saying they say in my house. I need to go to the office. Maybe this day, if I wake up early, I will start doing life in the office now. All right, because sometimes the office internet will always, wind me up. So as we're saying, as it's good to create wealth, at the same time we need to understand how to um, protect what you have been busy all over all for the all the day of our life creating. So if you don't protect it, it's like we work for nothing. Do you understand? Princess, thank you for liking. Thank you for power tap. Please help me to power tap. Afunke Eshe, thank you for following us. Please, as you are following me, help me to power tap. If you power tap, Mori, if you power tap, I see you. Hey, I'm not going to marry no. Mama, body me. Okay, and help me to share. So let me share myself. Let me share to our audience here so that they know that we are live. Okay, thank you. I can see. Okay, it's me, the minimal share. Princess, I can see that you are power tapping. Thank you for continuing power tapping. God bless you. So, please, people on the YouTube, please, if you can kindly hear me to share as well, that would be fantastic. Let other people copy the link, drop the link. If you are in any group, maybe WhatsApp group and everything, please drop the feel free of any bala. Thank you, Queen. Thank you. Right. Also for me, Rosie, I'm loved. I'm loved. Thank you. Thank you for the gift. Ẹ bá mi ṣá fún kí láti ẹ̀wọ̀ olóòkọ́ fún. Olóòkọ́ wò mí sùn. Ó dẹ̀ fún mi ní love rose. All right. So, like I was saying, if you are black, if you're an African, you are my concern. Gbogbo èèyàn ló mọ̀ yẹn. So, tó bá ti dúdú báyìí, tó bá ti Africa báyìí, ó dáràn. Ó dáràn. By fire, by force, you must ṣoríire, we must get it. Eh? If you are black, you are Africa, you are me, you're already in my trouble. We must get it right, but we hold our hand and we get to the destination, right? Most especially we that we here in the diaspora. We must get it right. Okay. So what am I saying? So okay, let's start from some of us. Let's start from mortgage now. For some of us that we are in this country that we have not, maybe you have not the property ladder yet. Maybe from one way or the other, for one way or the other, we are not, on Monday, was on Tuesday, I spoke about there's three big limitations that limit people to getting on property ladder. Please, if you can go to our YouTube, please, everybody subscribe to our YouTube channel, FT Rich Mommy Club, so you can go and do the replay and to understand what I talked about. I can see a few of them here, but I might not mention all of it. So part of what I mentioned was the first one was a deposit money. All right, money, and that was the reason why I started unlock your best self in 2024. 2025 this year was quite busy for me. I couldn't do anything, and most of the sometimes I'm not even feeling well. So most of the time, I'm not. All right. So, and there's the reason why I've started the program, Unlock Your Best Self, is to support people to let them know how to earn more money, how to come out from the what's called the comfort zone, how to tap into the inner power, their resources, to understand their calling, to understand their purpose, the reason why they were created, the reason why they were born. So that's the reason why I did unlock your best self. So 2026, they're going to be more unlock your best self. Maya Kobaja, how are you, darling? Thank you for joining me this morning, sorry. All right, mo mọ̀ today we will give you the magic ni attacking yẹn máa lọ sókè. So and the reason why, because I know and I understand if anybody wanted to buy a house, kí ló ń ṣe ring device unexpected, oh my God. Please, YouTube, please apologize if the network is messing about. Instagram, ìyẹn kàn dúdú ni, I don't know why it's dark. But ẹ̀yin náà bá mi manage ẹ̀ báyẹn. TikTok nìkan ló dà kó tó it's more brighter. All right. So so we need to for anybody to buy a house, everybody know we need cash. You need money. All right. We need ego. Kudi. How do I say that in other language? Please, okay, how do you call money in your language? Please drop your comments. All right, then. Yeah, thank you, Maya Kobaje. So, right, so we need money. Everybody need money. Everybody problem is money. Everybody knows that. But how do we get this money? Because if you can't get this money, you cannot buy a house, and that's false limitation. That's what the first thing that limits a lot of people. In fact, let me say 60 people, 60% of people, that was the limitation, money, fund. So, and that's the reason why I started unlock your best self, so that we can shift, so that our paradigm can shift. Where there's something we call paradigm shifts. When your paradigm is shift, that's me. You will start reasoning in a different way. You start thinking in a different way. You ability to make money will come natural to you, become feasible to you. You unveil your potential. All right. So, and that's what I did for myself too. So, the first one is money. So, because you need a down payment. So, either 5%, 10%, it depends on your circumstances. Even some lender, they request 15%. And if you are buying investment property, you'll be looking at minimum of 25%. It depends on the rental income. So, we use rental income to calculate how much lender can borrow you. So, and that's the first priority. The second priority is your credit report. Your credit reports, like your license, like your financial ID card, that we know you. There's something we know. We want to know your attitude to risk. We want to see your appetite to risk. What's the level of your appetite? How can you, some people, they have low is sort tolerant to what's it called, to risk when it comes to financing. Even Africa, they even thought, although might get say no debt. All right. Uh, so that's why the mortgage is not promoting that very much in Africa, and that's why there's so much house deficit mostly in Nigeria, that they came from, right? Because a lot of people, they are still waiting until when they have money and build, and that's why. So people waited until they died, they became older and they gone. Some people, they manage to buy land, they cannot. There's no capacity to develop um, the house. There's no fund. Do you understand? So now the things have changed. Gone all those days. There's a mortgage in Nigeria right now. So I want her to change our thinking of, I want cash down. Cash down of the thing. It can delay progress. It delays so many things. All right. If the only place, the only reason why these people, this abroad, London, Canada, America, every civilized country, even South Africa, they were developed is because they use mortgage. Mortgage, create wealth, build economy. All right. It build economy, it stimulates economy, it make people to they become a homeowner. People, they have more than one house, if they do business, if they rent it out, they create jobs, so many things. So is UK does not have anything, but they manage the building very well. You can see even America, you see a very big house like that, very very cheap. The money that you use to buy one property in the UK, you will buy four in some places in America. Go and try it. Awunazo Noah, thank you for joining me. I do not pronounce your name. So the UK, they manage property mortgage of it very well. Even you see the millionaires, they still use mortgage. All right. So if you don't use debt for anything, so we have two type of debts, good and bad. The good side of bad debt is where you use mortgage, all right, where you use the debt to buy houses. So it's either for investment purposes, even in a way, if the residential house that you bought or that you purchased that you are living in is a way of investment, by the way. Do you understand? Although some people, they argue it, they say your residential is not it's not the investment, it's a liability, because it bring what is liability? So liability is something that bring money from your pocket, bringing money from your pocket. Okay, liability, I need to pay, I need to pay. So, and what's it called? The other way around, the investment or good debt is something that bring money back into your pockets. For example, investment property. When you buy property, buy it and let it out. Is that for Airbnb or AST mean that you rent a whole building for one family, or HMO, whichever one. So as long you are getting the rent every month, despite you are paying mortgage, at least money is still coming back into your pockets. So, and that's why they some people argue like a Robert Koyosak is seen as a good debt. All right. So according to Robert Koyosak, he categorized residential as a bad debt. Me, it's not bad debt to me, somehow. You know the reason why? Because if I didn't pay the mortgage, I will pay somebody rent, only. Do you understand? So I will say pay rent. So at the end of the day, so landlord can say, come off from my house, I won't use some. There's nothing I can do. It happened to me before. So suddenly the landlord just wake up one day, say maybe if someone wanted to sell the house, and I didn't have power to buy the house. I mean, say anyway, buy it, anyway, don't rally. You understand? So I have to urgently look for another apartment. So that's number one. If you're out that you bought yourself, nobody can chase you out. You'll be your own landlord. You can make decision in your home anytime, any day. You understand? So you can decide to rent it, you can decide to leave, you can decide to do, you can decide to lock it out, to lock the house and live another. You can do whatever you like. So that's why I wouldn't necessarily count residential as a bad debt. Of course, I live there, I pay mortgage, I pay. So yeah, but still, if I didn't pay mortgage somewhere, no, I will go and rent somewhere. No, I will still pay. No, you understand? So and again, so remember, if maybe you the property that you buy or you bought 100,000, whatever dollars, pounds this year, in 5 years time, 10 years time, you have turned to 200,000, right? So that's what I'm paying mortgage. But if I'm renting somewhere, so I will be helping the landlord to be paying the mortgage, and the asset will be increasing in value. So, but if I do the bad debt and buy the mortgage and pay for my mortgage, remember, as my property increase in value, yeah, that's why that money coming out from my pocket all the time. Maybe you straight to pay your mortgage. Still, remember, you are not lost. Your asset is increasing in value. All right, the property that you bought 300,000 now in 7 years time, depend on the location, by the way. Before you know, it's an increase to millions, and you are still paying the mortgage that you are paying. And if you don't pay that mortgage, you will pay rent. Do you understand? So the same thing happens to the landlord, because the landlord who bought a house, he bought it 300,000. You are there helping the landlord to pay um, mortgage, and the house keep increasing value. All right, then. So while you are still sitting there, when you are still renting, living in the house, your landlord will remortgage, refinance it, pull money out, use the money to deposit another property. So you have helped all of us, me too, including me, back on no. We have helped so many landlords, okay, to create wealth by paying our rent regularly. God, ẹ pàtẹ́wọ́ fúnra yín. Pàtẹ́wọ́ fúnra ẹ. Clap for yourself by helping somebody to create more wealth. People are helping me as well. Clap for àwọn tó help me náà. Èmi náà ti help àwọn èèyàn create wealth rẹ̀. Clap fún mi, èmi náà ti second time. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? Oh, it's good, because me too, I'm a landlord. People will help me to pay mortgage. You must be a landlord. What goes around come around. I cannot pay more, let somebody rent, and nobody will not pay my rent. So we goes around, comes around to pay me money. If you don't understand my Yoruba, pay me, let me teach you. Do you understand? So what I'm trying to say next is that, so residential, so if you kind of person that have the terminology that, the set is a bad debt, no, it's not necessarily the bad debt, of course. But we need to have, what's it called, aspiration for buying investment property as much as possible. So to some of us that already have your residential house, don't relax. It's not yet, Christian Marty was saying, don't rest. Don't multi rest. Rest. Don't relax. Continue to press on, push on till you buy investment property. So what's the definition of portfolio? At least create one portfolio. What is portfolio? Anybody that already have 4 property that's what called portfolio. You have more than 3, 4. You already have portfolios. Some of us, we already have portfolio. Well done. Well done to all the Africa that already have portfolio. Yes. I know so many Nigerians, they have more than 10 property, 15 property, 20. So they have so many. So the same thing, me and you, and some people started from council apartment. So all the council tenants here, Eyida, where are you? And I was okay. I was worried. You must buy that house. Academic council gave me a house. Me lucky me ò jẹ débẹ̀ yẹn. So I wasn't entitled to any from. That's why I was single mom for so many years. But I wasn't entitled. So some of you that are lucky enough that you're entitled to council apartment, it's a sin. No? Let me tell what's the definition of sin? I've done create another Bible and Quran. I've added this one to it. If you're a council tenant for 10 years, 15 years, and you not buy the house, you're a sinner. Ẹ quote mi, ẹlẹ́ṣẹ̀ ni ẹ́, o ti dẹ́ṣẹ̀ lọ́dọ̀ mi, mo ti tún Bible tèmi ṣe. So what I'm trying to say, I'm trying to encourage you, my fellow people of Africa, that if you're lucky enough, you'll be council, give you or give you a council apartment, go buy, even if it's a housing association, please buy. You know the reason why? Because they will give you discounts. People in the UK. Okay. Oh, Princess, where are you? Where are you from? You're not in the UK? Yeah, it's only yeah, see now, that's another thing. If you're in the if I only Ọlọ́run call me, how do I do it? Ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ yẹn ṣé kí n sìn yẹn, let me increase the volume of the sin because it's not even available to other countries. It's only UK and you are in the UK. Oh, one UK, and luckily, on any council apartments, and you have been there for many years. Ó wá ń ra aṣọ ẹbí káàkiri, ó ń ra gold, ó ń lọ pátì, kò ń tọ́jú, ó ń tètè ibi tèmi báyìí. O ò mọ̀ pé ó fẹ́ ra ilé yẹn. Ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ ni o. I'm just asking for people in Africa. Oh, I don't know. Okay, council apartment is no, he had to, it must be in UK before you get entitled to. But I'm not sure, maybe they give them houses in America or whatever. No. This conversation might get some people wound up, they might get them upset. Yeah, that's of course truth sometimes can do. Sometimes truth does not sound pleasant. I know that. Truth it will never sound pleasant. So if you get upset, one day, you wake up and know the truth one day. Do you understand? Because I know what I'm talking about. Because this is what I do. A lot of people come to me. It was too very late for them to buy. So don't wait until when you are 60 before you can buy. Don't busy buying buying gold. That you wear once in it, or maybe pata 2 times. Oh, what else? What else? Church, if you think you might be saying how much is Ashebi? Really, how much is Ashebi? 150, 200, 400. If you sell it for you 40 or 50, you sold it 100 pounds. Make up, 200 here, 500. Put it together and a year, come and see. You are talking about 10,000, 20,000, 30,000. Even if you don't even have a council apartment, that's enough for you to even to gather money for deposits. So don't let me too sorrow you. You understand? I don't care. Thank you for joining me, people. Thank you for joining me. So you understand? So we signed for us to be start speaking and we'll talk truth. And some people they will not be. Even Jesus lose follower too. It's not a big deal. Jesus lose follower too. There's one time he said, now you start eating my kidney and flesh. A lot of people disappear and left 12 people. And he look at the 12 people. You 12 people, do you want to go too? And Peter said, God, there's nowhere to go. You are the one that have the truth. I'm saying the truth. So if I lose follower, no problem. You will still come back. You need a good, stable income before you can jump. Yes, Benny, Ade Olani Shebi, it's true. That's the truth. So that's why Ola, please subscribe to our YouTube channel, F Rich Mommy Club 101. This week, maybe was it Tuesday or Wednesday? I'm not sure. Tuesday is that Monday or whatever, Tuesday. I talked about the limitation, what limits people to become a homeowner maybe in the UK, in the US, all over the world, even Nigeria. We do mortgage in Nigeria too. What limit people? What's the limitation? Number stable income is part of it. Deposit is part of it. Okay, any reason why we don't have a stable income? So I don't. Maybe you just joined me. I was saying that last year I've started a program calling "Unlock Your Best Self." So that's me. Or how we can what's it called? Unlock our potential. me that I'm talking to you, I used to work at Lidl before for years. You don't know for me Lidl. Then I used to, I would say at Lidl pay where they pay good money. It look good money comes on alone. But until when I unlocked my best self and I became maybe new person, more born again, back on. You understand? So that's the reason why I'm able to stand, I'm able to be in your space now talking to you. That's what Bible says. In everything you are seeking knowledge, seeking understanding. For example, now some of my people, one thing, some of what I've figured out about Africa, we Africa, means Nigeria, we are too contented with just little. We little thing like this, we just relax. Our brain, we just shut down our brain. Let's for example, okay, a lot of people they are in the health sector, right? Health sector is a very good maybe career because you are helping people fine. But Moses, for 10 years, you are still care assistants. Ojú kan tó wà yẹn náà ni. No promotion. They only increase your salary every year, maybe 50p above 1 pa. So tell me, how can you survive? Of course. And so, but you have been, yeah, I know you have been praying. Me too, I pray too. You want to go call him, me too. Is God your father? Is my father too. God does not have a grandchild. Gbogbo wa ni child. We're all child of God. Doesn't have a grandchild. Understand? But apart from some people, apart from praying, they do something else. There's something called it self development and discipline. So we must do than prayer. Do you understand? Often prayer is good. Prayer is a key, a master key. But I can bet if you do prayer, if you don't take action, you know what they call me adagun, umadagun in English. Just like a say river, river is a flow. You just stand like a water like that. You stand still. But some people they don't even pray, but they take action. Bí Gates sọ pé kò sọ lọ́hùn, ṣé yẹn ló ń gbàdúrà? Àbí ẹni tó sì máa kinní kan tó dá Facebook sílẹ̀, they all atheists. How come they are prosper? Do you understand what I'm trying to? But they take action. They hardly sleep. But combination of it, me Christian, fine, you had all the power, then you take action, my God, you blow up. So Ade, I hope I'm answering your question. So stable income is something that we can make possible by ourselves, unless if you are disabled. If you are not disabled and you are not on the sick bed, you are not a tree. You a tree. I first heard that from the what's it called, Jim Rohn. He said you are not a tree. You can move around. Wherever you are, if it's not comfortable, if you are not getting enough money, leave, move. Tree, Iggy, no matter what you come, you are not a tree. You can move around. You can change even this day, they move tree. In my house, in Canary Wharf, I can see one day they are trying to plant tree. I say, so big tree like that, they put it from somewhere, they came to my building, my garden, say, so now tree can even move. Jim Rohn said, you are not a tree that cannot move. Now they are moving tree. Once you move, very big, they can buy tree. They will uproot it from the roots and go and plant in another garden. So you can do the same thing. Even if you are a tree, you can move yourself. Talkless, we are not a tree. And you can move around. You can change your career. You can change. Of course, I know some people, they might maybe something life do happen. So you can go through depression, but come out from depression quickly. Enough. Oh, tell you, I need to manage depression. It's possible. Loneliness yẹn gan ti sẹ́lẹ̀ ẹlòmíì báyìí ẹlòmíì gan ti ní kánkán ìwọ̀ kọ̀ọ̀kan rí lè mọ̀ ni. But you need to, there's a way you can come out in your mind. There's a power that God gave us, power of our own mind. Mo wá ti ṣé bọ́dà kan mo ti fẹ́ ló máa di pastor díẹ̀ báyìí. Jẹ́ kí n check ara mi. I think I'm going to preach. Am I preaching? Please tell me, am I preaching? Am I preaching? I'm still talking about financial services. Lórí mi gan mo ti wà confused fúnra mi. So I'm preaching or I'm talking about financial services. All right. So because everything goes together, because if you don't buy, if you don't improve ourselves, personal development, we're not able to get the salary we are looking to get. And if you don't have enough salary, you're not able to buy houses. For you to buy houses mortgage in the UK, in the US, in Nigeria, all over the world, you will need money, deposits. You need to contribute yourself, even as little as 5%. You must. Oh, did not know. And that's number one. The second one is you must have steady income. We must able to validate your income. We may be able to qualify you through your income. So the bigger your income, the bigger the money or the more money lender can lend you, so that we able to help you to buy in a good location. You can see now. So you increasing develop yourself, increase your salary, you're able to save quickly. For example, somebody that are taking up 2,000, it can only save little. Compare somebody that are taking up £10,000 every month. You understand? But another mistake, because you are taking in £10,000 every month, does not mean that you go and start buying, spending anyhow. So sometimes when I do financial health check for my clients, if you see bank statement, money come in, money disappear. Ó máa ń fò ní bí ẹyẹ. But that's why it's not our ways, it's not our fight, it's our will. So some of us, immediately you start any small money like this, Range Rover yá nìyẹn. Nigeria mo jẹ́rìí ní G-Wagon lórí IT lórí èlò. You understand? So that's why some people they start. If I go to reach daddy with, if I reach daddy that taught me all this knowledge myself. Even when I didn't even know how money that chicken change, pie nonsense. If I one day I was looking at myself, I don't know. I don't know me. I don't even have a wig. How wig that I've been wearing? I have to say I feel there to put you. You can see the level of my discipline. So you think I don't have money to buy Gucci heavy? You know what? Because the problem. If you think because I don't have money, that's why I do not buy. No problem. You that have the money. Sometimes I will look for some people. I'll say, this must be a sickness. Be mo ṣe ń grow ní brain mi nìyẹn o. I might be wrong o. Because I see somebody that doing care job. Èló ló ń pa. Once you wardrobe, only 50 week. Kí ló dé? Are you selling? Aṣọ ẹbí bu nínú wardrobe. Bàtà bí original ni bí fake ni àmọ́ àti bag. I don't know. So sometimes I begin to train, look at my baby. This the person must have a mental problem. I don't know anybody. I didn't mention the name. But if you think this is you, then God brought here for a reason and purpose. So God make you see the video, maybe now or later, for a reason. So change. That money agbana kó ló ń jẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀. I hear you agbana ni lóòótọ́. So but if you think it's agbana, no, you are the agbana now. You are the agbana. Because I used to be agbana myself. Until one I say, kilo le to buy now. So if you think they're the one that have yellow wig, red, pink, blue, you have compared yourself to celebrity. Celebrity, they give her wig to advertise. A fún B fún. So because you saw a lórí kìíní kan, kí lórúkọ àwọn celebrity, Rita Dominic, ó wọ yellow, Genevieve, ó wọ green. Inedo, so ìwọ náà fẹ́ ra green, ó ra ti Genevieve, ó ra èyí tí Ọmọ́tọ́lá wọ̀, ó mọ̀ èyí sí Genevieve, ìwọ nìkan. And you now packed is mod náà pé bẹ́ẹ̀, ìyẹn náà pé mod woman. Báwo ni Fúnkẹ́ Akíndélé ṣe máa ń pè ní mod man ló fẹ́ pè ní mod, you are mod man ló ń jẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀, mod woman. That's the only way. I'm trying to, I'm saying this to help us to see. Sometimes we cannot see the way we behave sometimes until when somebody shows us. But it means I did not know myself until when I started listening to all the Jim Rons and all that. Say, this person is talking to me. Kodemomiri, you understand? And does not know me, and is talking to me like this, directly to me. So, and I begin to change my way. One day, Deborah was telling, he said, well, asking somebody, say, how much do you pay for your TV? He said, maybe you pay $20. He said, you pay more than that. So he said, no, I only pay $20. What about the time that you sit down to watch? Who pay for that? So, and it that opened my eyes. Say, if it's I used ṣé mi ò ṣe wà I did not have Netflix. Ṣé Netflix lè máa ń pè èṣù ní kinní yẹn, that's it, is àjẹ́. I did not have it. I did not pay for it. Even it's my friend that gave my son his password because mi ò lè wò. So there was one day power gbóná pé kinní yẹn láti ọ̀sán títí 6 a.m. èyí ò mọ̀ pé mo èmi gan èyí ò mọ̀ pé mi ò ní discipline pé what. So sometimes this one of one àgbàlagbà fi ń yà fún màálù. So little by little, this is a temptation, and we begin to draw away from temptation. Me, I know they go party. So má pè mí, bó bá pè mí mi tiẹ̀ ní wá. So tí n bá pè mí náà bá ṣe party má wẹ̀ mí gan mi ò bother. You understand? So because the reason is because it's little temptation. It's just a way you can move away from temptation little by little. Party lady, you buy new clothes. Party lola, you buy new clothes. Party lot now, you buy new clothes. So but you did not change your career. You did not change your brain. You did not change your personal development. You do nothing. But always change your show, change the wig, change the better. Wọ́n ní wọ́n ń ṣe wá, of course. Wọ́n bá mi, you are the enemy of your own self. You are the enemy. We dey do ourselves. Èèyàn náà ni ọ̀tá ara ẹ̀. So the day that I knew that I was my own enemy, there, I begin to change my way. Okay, battery to low. I begin to change my paths, my way, little by little. So I know today I'm not just talking for talking because I'm not planning to say what I'm saying now. I've just come here to talk about financial services until somebody asks about income. Although I'm talking about income, but not at this stage. But if you think, sorry, let me. This touches you, please. Don't say me pé mò ń búyàn. I did not know anybody. Me, I'm just talking. Even some place, even Instagram, mi bíyàn wà bẹ́ẹ̀ kàn sọ̀rọ̀ tẹ̀lé ni. TikTok, àwọn tó wà bẹ́ẹ̀ mi ò mójú wọn. Orúkọ mi gan mi ò ní pè wọ́n pronounce. You can see, I wasn't talking to you. Me, I'm just saying. As God, He said, I will open my mouth, He will fill it up. I believe that's what happened today. So, my country people, my own country people, my own skin color like me, be black and beautiful. Oh, but if you are fair in color, whatever, say you're black and beautiful. And we are talking to us, right? So if you are here in the UK, and you live in America, if you have not gotten a property, and if you fall into this limitation, okay, victim of buying too much, I think sometimes when you spend, or that I think sometimes it's a disease. So I think it's a disease. I'm telling you, they need to start diagnose some people's brain now and mind and see, because it cannot, what's it called? It cannot look away until you buy. If I have that disease before, when to my lossy shop, when I see, I will be at home. I will be thinking. I will be dreaming up. Imagine, until big body until I buy that clothes for coming to ballet. But one day, God deliver me. And God can deliver you too. So then I used to go to party. I have a friends hang around, go to party there. But I'm not cannot. They are consumers. Mass all label consumer, consumers, that's consumers getting too much. It's getting too much. Then I have half a friend that follow around and go to party one way or the other. So they do actually be naturally. I'm not kind of person that like. I don't like common things. I don't like wearing something I see people wearing. It's not my things. So I don't follow them by actually. But I will go to Zara and Ibe shop in I'll go to Top Shop, join everything together, go to Dune, buy shoe, go to later Mograde, see Russell and Bromley, buy shoe and back there. Join it together. If I can tell you categorically when what's it called, Brasilia first started It was my friend that has it first, and then I can say I'm the second. I'm not joking. That had Brazilian hair. People will be looking at me. What kind of hair is? What kind of hair is this? Tabalo Patingba will be the only two person that have that hair. Later, people start having little by little. Now it's everywhere. So to length of my, I'm telling you the length of my own delusion, no. But one thing, if I maybe I can count my wig now. This one is not even that really good. Maybe two or three, and I just found out that I'm making four. But I don't know she told me. But if I what I remember they took me to I bought one in Nigeria. They took me. They said 1 point something. I said, "Oh, kí ni mo pariwo mi ẹ wò mí. Ibo lẹ ti máa roko yìí wá. Aroko ni mi o. Ó ti pọ̀ jù lójú mi ni o." I start quickly calculate it. 1.2 kini kan wig. But later I now realize, okay, the one that bought in London as well. I think I pay 600, 800. But okay, fine. Before I can manage myself to buy one. So, but and this is the part, wigs that people buy almost every month, every week. They buy from London here. They go to Nigeria. They buy. They want. They tell me paro here. The one that shouted that was too much. Some people they will buy 3, 4 at a time. 2 weeks later, 2 months later, they will buy another one. And I'm not tell no what most of the people, these people, they are living in council apartments, they are on benefits, they don't even work. Because sometimes I believe when you work hard and sweat for your money, you will do it somehow before you can spend the money anyhow. You that benefit, when you got a body of and got about both the bashir is it that council gave you the money or me? We are going to go in your phone. Economy gíga owó yẹn ló máa ná fùà pé kó wá fẹ̀ fún bó tí mo ṣe ń fẹ̀ fún yìí kó mo wà lórí laptop lánàá orí mi fẹ́ blow mi ò tiẹ̀ bóyá mo yọ kúrò mo kàn pàdé mo bá tèmi lọ. I was so frightened. It cannot work like that. And then I don't know. And bóyá èmi dẹ̀ ni bóyá èmi I might be the one that have a mental problem. Who knows? Ta ló mọ̀? Bóyá àwọn ọlọ́rọ̀ right ta ló mọ̀? But see somebody like Jim Rohns, people that are changing what Tony Robinson, they can be saying the same thing. Gbogbo àyè lè jọ mad papọ̀ kò sí problem. Tó yẹ pé ẹ̀yin nìkan lè right. Nípa ẹ̀ máa jẹ ayé mi náà lówó. Who knows? But if you can do something, if you cannot, something that like I would call it selfish life. When everything that you're doing is only about you cannot come out and educate people. And the reason why because you don't have is you only give what we have. Because I'm talking with my experience because I've already experienced this. I've already been in the past. I have my past and I have my present, and the future is still waiting for me. So before me, Timo first of this I want to tell you. I me your money now because there's no knowledge. There's no knowledge. The only knowledge is money pay party. Basho, I can tell you about latest fashion. I'm very good when it comes to fashion. I used to be good then. I'm very good in like was color combination and all that. I can tell you what is even when then now my friend me even not actually no style normal was saying people should dress normal copy. Where did you get your shoe from? Where did you get your bag from? But now that's why you see somebody like a Anthony Facebook, Morocco, Elon Musk. You see them, they are in a t-shirt. Oh my yearly. You think they don't have money, Abby? You want you have money, they don't have Abby. In fact, that was the reason why I wanted to go and customize this all these t-shirts. Can you me feel it simple? Okay. Èló mo relé gbogbo ẹ̀ kò cost me be £10 àbí 12 àbí £15 bí lè mú mi tẹ̀wé tán ṣe fún mi and I have them different color different sizes if some are only short one kìíní kan so that life can be easy tí wọ́n bá gbé designer kìíní kan sọ́run àná àyè yẹn ò yọ ń bá mọ̀ ní kò sówó kò tiẹ̀ sówó ẹ̀ gbódì ẹ̀wà gómìn ìtẹ̀ ní ṣe ẹ mọ́ bínú. All right, so what I'm saying in essence that please, if you can just 2026 is just around the corner, okay. So what are the things people might change? What are the things that we need to change about ourselves, about our life, about our attitude? So what kind of development, self-development you want to do to ourselves? Okay, by gaining more knowledge and understanding. That's what I'm saying. In everything we are seeking knowledge, seeking understanding. What kind of knowledge or understanding they want to seek for the new year 2026? So welcome to 2060. Káàbọ̀. Ṣé dáadáa ló dé? Ṣé nǹkan ò jọ correct? You understand? All right, guys. Let me come and be going. Get one man law. Come and be going. So these are the limitations that limit people to become a homeowner, or even some people that already have a homeowner, they're already homeowner, they limit them to becoming investors or property investors to buy what's it called, investment property. All right. Some people they believe when they maybe they're in a height sector, they do height business or contract or whatever. They manage to buy one house, maybe good location, and then they buy two cars. The next you see them Range Rover. Tó bá ti rẹ́ni tó ń gun Range Rover, tó ń gun G-Wagon, well, IT ló ń ṣe. So, but tó má ti ṣe IT yẹn, lọ wo pocket wọn náà lọ títí. Tó má flash yẹn náà ni, they believe they have arrived. Before you know it, it is well. Of course, can you live the life, the kind of quality life you want to live? Of course, yes. There's a Rolls Royce. There's a maybe a Ferrari. Ferrari is expensive than a Range Rover. But I did not wake up and buy Ferrari like that. And I have more than one car. So, but they're for business purposes. There's a reason for it. If there's no reason for things, don't do it. You can't buy cars because you wanted to show off. Even one of my friends was asking me, he came to London twice. And somebody told me, FT, somebody told me you have a Ferrari. I said, yes. I did not know. And I'm just looking at how do you expect to tell you, hello, woman, if Ferrari. Of course, he came to me to my house. He came in very late. We talked. I can't drop you. When with a black card. So there's no, so because that what I'm saying, what I'm trying to say that is I did not buy for showing up. The reason to move Ferrari is not because to tell a different knows like that, like that. Of course, you can find that fine. But not say to bury no. Or some people when they get to know me fairly with that, so you're this comfortable when killing me. Because I didn't do it to impress anybody. But some people they purposely buy big cars to impress others. So there's a lot they say, don't buy what you don't need to buy people that does not care. So when you buy, so if you're a business owner and you live in a large life like that, because everything going to be on the tax. I know how to package that well for tax. If you're a business owner to I think your ní tí wọ́n gba gbogbo tax ẹ̀ tán, you better go and buy equipment for your company. Buy good laptop, buy nice car for the company, buy van, buy everything. Put it on the tax bẹ́ẹ̀. You work all only company lóní. You understand? Okay, you are the company, you are the one, you are the CEO or director or chairman. Of course, you enjoy it. But not the people that they already remove tax from your money. Kan tó kó change fún. So when you want to it's let me get that anyway. Let me come here and darken. But it's still good to have live a quality life, yes. But before you start living, there's something we call delay gratification. They taught me delay gratification as well. You can delay that gratification and work more a little. So if you are the one that high tech person, unless you have your high tech company and start training people before you can buy that kind of car you are buying. Then not that you are doing 500 per hour. Tomorrow they say there's no contract again. No. If you have a care company, do it. You're fine. Not that you are care assistants. So you are bringing in your revenue every month 20K, 30K, 40K. Yes, do that. Not that you take all the talk home after tax will do 5,000. No, it make sense. Then it make sense. It don't make sense. I'm talking to my country people here. Okay, if you are other in buy you I want to me a bell of me a bell. I'm not talking to a lot of people. Talk my country people. my Black Africa, àwọn ni mo bá wí bí báyìí. And the people that wanted to know, tó fẹ́ ṣiṣẹ́, tó fẹ́ jèrè, tó fẹ́ kéré oko lọlé. Those are the people that I'm talking to. Anyway, me too. I'm not a pastor. Níbi tí mo já sí gan kò tẹ̀ yé mo tí mo nípa bó ṣe débi tí mo wà yìí gan náà. I don't know. Lórí chair tí mo wà yìí náà. Mo ti di yíká ayé fẹ́lẹ́ tí mo rí bó tí mo jábọ́. Hey, it is well. So please, to limitation to limit you people to buy a house is that UK, US, Nigeria, income, deposit, and then credit reports. So when your income and these three tie together, because if you have a good income, if you have if you earn more money, you're able to save up quickly. You understand? Even save more, even larger. That's number one. And then your income will be able to qualify you for more quality house. All right. That's number two. And again, number three, your credit report. The reason why you are defaulting is because there's not enough money. If there's no money, you wouldn't have defaulted. You'll have defaulted. When the direct debit comes, they see money. They took the money. They say, oh, and they get the money. So you won't able to default because there's no sufficient fund in the bank account. That's why they defaulted. But I'm not blaming you for defaulting, for defaulting. No. Something like will happen. But not the one that you did intentionally. Okay, I'm talking to the people that will do it that were intentional. Sorry, let me verify TikTok. Okay, so but the one that things happen, maybe your business, or of course sometimes your baby, so the test, there's something we call test or temporary defeat. If when I look around, look at the big people, leaders, billionaires in pounds, in dollars, they once back in bankruptcy not once, some people not twice, not three times. Before somebody can declare that bankruptcy. So that's me. Ọwọ́ mi lókè, apart from aṣọ tí mo wọ̀ yìí, gbogbo nǹkan tí wọ́n ní ẹgbẹ́ kẹta kẹfì san gbèsè yín. And then what they fall and they arise again. They fall down and they rise again. They arise again. Femi Atodola, the same thing happened to him too. He's nearly bankruptcy. Kò tẹ̀ ṣe lálẹ́ ìgò bankruptcy tán. But he fell down and he rise again and become and in time like in that somersault like time 3 of what he was before, not richer. So if you are in that category, maybe you're a business owner, you are working on yourself, and you get your bank account defaulted. It happened to me before too. When I get myself together, of course, because I was busy reading, start a new business. I'm trying to understand the business. Money is not flowing, so I'm behind my bills, some bills. But later on, so when I finish, then I can say, well, I now look at bills face to face. Hello, ni yín gan tẹ̀ ń ṣe àkọ́, bóyá gbogbo gbóyún papọ̀, mo fẹ́ sanwó ọdún kan, ọdún méjì sílẹ̀. You will get to that stage. They can even pay for 10 years in advance. I remember Jim Rohn said the same thing. So it's happened to all. So I've already read books. I knew that life would test you. So when it last started testing me, so I wasn't panic. If nobody knows that something happened to me, I was even happy. It means I can pass through what they are saying to able to test my temper. Bible say if you lost faith through the test, your strength is not strong. I've forgotten how you use the word in New King James fashion. If you're during the temptation, your strength is so slow or something like that. That's me. What I'm trying to say, if any little thing happened to you and you're heavyweight, scatter crying, lose yourself, your strength is so small. So temptation, it will come. If I Jesus promise you, he said in this world, I know in this world, you will see temptation. But what in it? Your good share. You have conquered it. It will come. Guarantee. So if you are praying, pay don't let the temptation, you turn again. It will surely come. As long as you are breathing. Even if you are taking benefits, your temptation will come in one way or the other. So everywhere it comes. So, but when it comes, so that's what I'm saying this because some people when I see some credit report that fall behind, that's why we ask question so that I can help you to write a note to appeal to the lender to say, "What this is what happened to this person. It wasn't intentional." Okay, life, lender, they believe life happens. They believe that because life happened to them too. They are business owner. Life happened to them many, many times. They know. So if a life happened to you and your credit report is, if way behind, no problem. But you can't tell me life happened to you just every day, every week, as you have been. Life will happen to you. You are the one that happened to life. Okay? No, that does not happen to you. You will happen to life. But if I see somebody that trying to, put himself or herself together, try to rise up above limitation, and life do happen. How can you rise above the limitation when you start to get yourself, in order, prepare your own house? Maybe you're a care assistant. You said you are trying to advance and have your own care company. So you are not getting salary anymore. You're looking for a way to create jobs, and life happens that you fall behind when you're trying to put things together. Money is not flowing, and maybe you haven't got it. So that's normal. So don't worry yourself. It's part of process. All right. Àwa ṣé mo wá ti di online job yìí ń ṣe Daddy Freeze fa Daddy Freeze ló máa ń preach lórí social media o. Mo ti fẹ́ di Daddy Freeze délé yìí o. Let me come and be going. Thank you so much. I will see you again next week. I'm not coming tomorrow because I'm not right. Saturday mo busy. Àwọn meeting tí mo ní wọ́n ti tòjọ́. Saturday ni wọ́n ti tòjọ́ láàárọ̀ Saturday. Ìrọ̀lẹ́ mo wà ní conference ní church and Thanksgiving. Sunday the same thing. So thank you. Bye. Ẹ ṣé gan ni. So if you are just joining me, you can go to our YouTube and replay the video. So if your YouTube